Good morning, and thank you so much for watching my channel today. My name is Kathy Jane, and I am a breadwinning mom. Today, I wanted to share with you how me and my family have gone on a better track with our health, and it's definitely been a journey for us. When I was describing this to somebody close in our family, they said, "That's why it's called a journey," and I never thought about that. So, I wanted to share with you 10 things that have helped me and my family throughout our health and weight loss journey to revive our lives again. So, the first one is doing it together with someone close. So, me and my husband, we went on this journey together about a year ago. And I remember we both had our wake up call. We started feeling symptoms that we hadn't felt before, and it was really uncomfortable. I saw changes in my body. My husband saw changes in his body, and it was really scary. And so that's what got us to do better with our health. And we decided to do it together. So it's been a year and a month now since we've started, and we've been able to really stick with it because we're doing it together. So if my husband wasn't doing it with me, or if I wasn't doing it with him, then it would be really hard not to eat certain things. For example, before we went on this health journey, my husband loved pizza and I love dessert. And he still loves pizza. I still love dessert. So I remember when it was just me doing it, or when it was just him doing it, we would both still get off track because one person was still eating dessert or pizza. So definitely has helped us change our lives when since we're doing it together. Now, if you don't have a spouse, maybe you live alone, you're single, maybe you just have some close friends, then great. Just ensure that those closest to you are supportive of what you're doing and that they're aware of what you're doing. People that really care about you are going to want to know those things and they will support you. Even if they choose not to eat that way, they will say, hey, you know, um, you should eat this or whatever. And for me, that's been really helpful. So just make sure that those closest to you know and that you have some support other than yourself. The second thing that has helped me personally in this journey, because I do have high sugar cravings still, what I've chosen to do in my journey is not limit everything. And what I mean by that is if I want something, even if it's unhealthy, if I'm craving it, I may choose to eat it so that I don't deprive myself. But there's still some boundaries that I have to have with myself. Obviously, I don't want to binge on something. I don't want to eat too much of something because that does set me back if I eat too much of something. But if I want something, I eat it and I just ensure that I continue with my exercises. I ensure that the rest of the day I watch my calories. The third point that I believe has helped me out as well is over the years, I've really studied nutrition labels and the ingredients. So if I'm buying something in a box, or if I'm buying something in a bag, or if I'm buying a beverage of some sort, the first thing I do every time is I look at the ingredients. Even if it's something bad for me, if I want a Snickers bar or something, I look at the ingredients before I ingest it. And then I feel like I can help my brain make a better decision for me because learning and reading about those ingredients has helped me want to avoid that. Learning about different things that we put in our bodies has helped me realize the impact that it has, good and bad. So the things that are good, I try to eat more of, and the things that are bad, my brain is able to help me stop eating those things if I look at the nutrition labels. The fourth point is I actually use ChatGPT to help track my calories, and I have attempted to have it track my macros. I'm still learning about macros. It's a lot easier for me to focus on calories right now, so I do that mainly. But once in a while, when I'm feeling ambitious, I like to look at my macros, and ChatGPT is great for that. I have a high sugar craving. Eating this, not that perspective helps me a lot because I just pick and choose. So if I know I want a brownie, I'm going to go to the salad bar, and I'm totally okay having the salad bar if I get my brownie. right? Or if I'm craving those more greasy things or more unhealthy things, then I'm going to have that and I'm going to feel satisfied and I just won't have dessert. The thing I do is I eat protein before dessert. So if you notice when I've been talking, I say I eat my lunch, then I eat my dessert because I do have insulin sensitivity. So if I eat something with a bunch of frosting on it, just plain, if I eat that for breakfast, I can feel my sugar rise. But if I do eat protein and then I have my dessert right after, I actually don't feel a rise in my blood sugar. And then if I go walk right after that, even better, because then I can stabilize my spikes and I'm not going to have that crazy feeling that I have when my sugar raises. So I've really enjoyed eating protein before dessert. If you're like me and you really like dessert, or maybe there's another vice that you have that you enjoy eating, just eat it once in the day and don't eat it twice in the day. So I just make sure that I choose one time in the day when I'm going to eat dessert, and I do that. And then for the rest of the day, I eat lighter and better. The other thing that I've really enjoyed doing is finding alternatives that are better for my body that I actually still enjoy. So, me having high cravings for sweets, I've actually found some alternatives that are definitely much lower in sugar and that I actually still get satisfied from. So, in my next video, I will share with you some of those things that I like to purchase, and hopefully they can help you too. And then when it comes to the evening time, after 5 p.m., I definitely limit what I eat. And what's helped me and my husband out is just not eating after 5. So I generally have breakfast, I generally have lunch, and I do have a snack after lunch because I get high cravings about 2 p.m. So I'll have some almonds or something. But after that, after 5 p.m., we really try not to eat. Now, sometimes we are hungry because life goes on and we're not going to be perfect every day. And so when I do get hungry, I'll scramble up some eggs, I'll have a protein shake. So those are the types of things that me and my husband do eat after 5 if we do get hungry. But generally, we prefer to avoid eating after 5. Walking and exercising has really been a huge part of my weight loss success. So losing 35 pounds, I haven't been able to do it just off of diet alone because like I've told you, I'm not perfect. So incorporating exercise has helped me so much. What helps my body when I can do it perfectly every day is walking 10 to 15 minutes after I eat. So after lunch, I do normally take the time to go up and walk right after lunch. And that has been a huge help. I actually learned that from other influencers on YouTube. So I'm definitely not the first one to say this, but I am someone that has put it into practice and it has helped me so much and has helped my weight loss. So when I do eat lunch, and then if I happen to have dessert with that lunch, I am definitely on the treadmill. And luckily, I'm with an organization that values wellness. If you don't have a gym at your work, then find a place to walk if it's possible. We do also have stairs where I work, and so sometimes I'll take the stairs instead of the elevator. Especially when it's cold outside, I'm not going to go walking around out in the freezing cold. So if I don't go to the gym, I really enjoy taking the stairs. We have flights and flights of stairs. But if you can find a way to exercise after you eat lunch, that's really going to help you. And if not, just walk at some point during your day that fits your schedule. So I fit the walking in my schedule, I fit the eating in my schedule, and what works best for me. So it's all about me right now, and it needs to be all about you. So, with all of this stuff that I've mentioned, you've really got to find your own rhythm. You just have to keep doing it. Don't give up and say you're going to start again. Keep doing it. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate your support. And in my next video, I will talk about some of the things that I buy that help me stay on the straight and narrow path with my health. We'll see you next time. Bye.